Hi, Devon Digital here. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. Things have been crazy. Life has been really busy for me, so I'm here today to give you a update on my Pixel 6 experience. And has anything gotten worse? Have it got better? Anything. Just gonna update you on that. So let's get right into the video. All right, so instead of me like talking about the things that changed or that haven't changed, I guess, I'm just going to give you a list of things that did change in my experience, and not saying that it made the experience worse, but it did. I recently got that February update on my Pixel, and when I got it, finally, after everybody else in the world got it late, it caused me to have Wi-Fi issues. So my phone would not connect to Wi-Fi. I reset the phone and it connected back to the Wi-Fi doing the setup, and somehow it just kicks off again, and it kicks on, then it kicks off, then it just don't connect anymore. It's like it just completely be missing. So I was a little upset. I switched back to my Galaxy S21U because, I don't have any problems with that phone. It works. But I quickly started to miss a lot of the features that's on this Pixel and the camera itself. So I said, well, let me just put my SIM back in it and deal with it, right? The spam calling was a hot mess on my S21U. I know a lot of people say that it has spam protection, and and iPhones have it too as well. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When I put my SIM card, well, my iPhone gets it all day because I have a SIM card in there. Now, when I switch between this and my S21U, I get spam calls. When I put it back in here, I get none. Like none come through. The Galaxy phone did come through. It just has like a thing in there where it says block unknown numbers. And I think iPhone has the same thing. It doesn't really have like a real spam filter or whatever like Google has. If you go into the settings of your Pixel phone, you could see like a whole lot of settings that would just completely block out anybody or whatever. It's just more robust settings of trying to get rid of spam calls and everything else. And when it came to that, I received that a lot. So I just couldn't stand it. So I just went right back to my Pixel. That was the one thing. And I said, I just had to deal with the Wi-Fi issue. So a few days later, Google released Android L for the Pixels, the 6 series, and I installed it. Wi-Fi problem fix, gone. Phone is back to 100% perfect. Not perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, it's working. 100% working condition, because there's no perfect phone, right? But yeah, so now like the phone is so much better, and I got these haptics that they added to the phone. Like in my, I noticed right away when I was swiping through my app switcher, it was like, whoa, was this here before? And it feels so satisfying. So the haptics in this has improved, like in Android L. A lot of people told me that the Android L update should have been like the update for the Pixels, and yeah, I believe it, because a lot of people who installed it, they're saying that it's pretty much stable at the moment. So yeah, I'm in agreement with them. It's stable. I haven't had any issues. Now, an issue that I thought I did have, and I posted on the internet, sometimes I need to just wait and try the things before posting, because I talk about a lot of people who just talks about devices that they never even touched, owned, used. And I felt like I just threw myself in that category a little bit, because I talked about the wireless charging on this. I was like, it doesn't work. It haven't worked. Now, keep in mind, I got like Samsung Trio chargers. I got one here, I got one in my room, and I got one in the living room. So I got 3 of them in the house. So it works with my buds. It works with my phones, not this one. It works with my iPhone, my Samsung phone, and anything else that has G wireless charging, right? So, ironically, I threw this up there on all 3 of them, and it just says like 4 or 8 hours to its charge, and then it gets real hot and doesn't charge. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? Now, online, some people had like a Pixel issue with the wireless charging. So I'm like, oh, I probably got that bug, right? So that's what I'm thinking in my head. So it turns out that I don't think I have that bug still, But, a friend of mine, he wants to proclaim that I do have a bug because he's saying it's the software or whatever, which is all good. I mean, everybody had their speculations about whatever. But anyways, I pulled out like an old charger, my dual charger from Samsung, and I also bought the Pixel stand, and the Pixel charges on both of those completely fine. Weird, but it works, right? So now I'm back to wireless charging my Pixel on either one of those. So I put two of my trio up. I put two of my trio chargers up. I got one, and I just swapped out the dual and then the Pixel stand or whatever. So I still have one of them because I still want to charge my watch and buds and probably my iPhone on it or something, or my Galaxy phone if I ever pull it back out and use it again. But yeah, so I mean, if you want to call it a bug, call it a bug. I know like a lot of people like to know when, these phones have bugs so they can talk trash about it on the internet. That's fine. If this gives you something to talk about or whatever, it makes you feel good about yourself. But it does work, and I have been wirelessly charging it, for the past 2 days and stuff like that. So that was the only other encounter that I felt like I had at the time. So other than that, this phone is phenomenal. I'm very happy that I got a good unit and not a bad unit, because it seems like that's what's happening right now. It's like you go to the store and you buy a Pixel, it's like a 50-50 in the air right now. Like, oh man, if I walk out, it might get bugs, or I walk out, it might be great. Don't know. But it's been solid. Everything about it, the camera, the fingerprint reader, it got better. Not like, I don't think it got better because of software. A lot of people, every time there's an update, they're like, it got better. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that it got better. I just think that I added another finger and it made it register a lot better. And I guess I'm just getting better at putting my finger up here. So I still think it's kind of shitty. I don't really care for it. Like when I'm using my S21U, it's like night and day difference between these two. I got to think about this one. And I mean, literally think about it every time. Every time I unlock my phone or I go into one of my banking apps or any app that got a lock on it, I got to think about it. I go like, work, right? So it's not that it's, like it doesn't work. It's just that, see. And then I hate that I got to turn the screen on too, right? The Galaxy, I just take my thumb and throw it up there, but I gotta like get the screen on, then hold it up there. But like I say, it works. So it's whatever. I'm gonna tolerate it into the next Pixel. Hopefully Google's gonna upgrade it and give us a better one, because for that reason alone, I am going to upgrade the Pixel. I think for now on, guys, I hate to say this though, but I think I'm gonna be on Team Pixel for a couple of years. I almost pre-ordered the Galaxy S22, sorry. Almost pre-ordered the S22U, which I thought I wanted. I really thought I wanted it because, I've been using Samsung for a long time. I got the tablet, got the Buds, I got the whole ecosystem and everything. So I just felt like I needed it. But then I realized that I don't think I'm going to use it over my Pixel. A much cheaper device too at that. It's just because of the software experience up here to me is so much better. And it may be the spam calls. It may be the voice dictation. It may be the camera. I love the camera. I still don't like Samsung cameras. I use RAW when I shoot with the Samsung phone. Actually, I use RAW with a lot of these phones, but the Pixel is probably the only phone I don't shoot RAW with a lot. I still shoot RAW because I like to edit, but I don't shoot with it a lot. But I know with my Samsung and my iPhone, I do. I don't like Apple's processing and I don't like Samsung's processing. But, Google processing is more up to my speed of like how I would edit or shoot a photo. So, well, not shoot, really edit. So their processing like kind of matches my style. So, but it's not perfect. It's not like I'm saying this camera is better than this next camera and this camera. I don't really get into those battles. That's between all of y'all, because you give me any one of these phones, I could take a good picture with it. I mean, it might take a couple of shots and stuff, but I'm gonna get a good picture because, these phones all today take wonderful and great pictures. So not really an issue when it comes to that. So yeah. So other than that, guys, Pixel 6, great device. I know a lot of you out there, have issues with it. I'm sorry that that happened and it forced you back to iOS or forced you to Samsung or forced you to OnePlus or any other phone out there for that matter, but at least for me, it's not the case, and I don't plan on going back to Samsung. So I definitely didn't pull the trigger on the Galaxy S22U, and I almost did just to do a review on it with you guys, but I felt like I'd be shortcoming you just to try to get views and buying the phone, and then I'm going to use it for like the big YouTubers do, like for a week or two, and then go right back to what I've been using. See, the difference between me and other YouTubers is that whatever device I have is always going to be a long-term experience. It's never going to be the short term. I give you a review, throw some batteries tests up there and tell you that this blah, 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 blah. And then that's what you're going to run with for the rest of the duration of the time because, you know, maybe I'm a big guy, but I'm a little guy. So what I say really don't matter to you. But I can tell you right now that you're going to get the rawest experience from me because I'm spending my money on this, like, right? And I'm using this. So while all the other tech YouTubers may not even be using their Pixels right now as we speak, I'm still using mine. And then like 6 months later, they still probably not going to be using it. Right now, they're using the S22U right now. And then next is going to be what the new phones that come out. Then it's going to be, well, I'm sorry, because they do everything, right? They're going to be using Xiaomi phones. They're going to be using Sony phones. They're going to be using everything. So not just, you know, Pixel, iPhone, and Samsung. That's me. But they get it all. So just keep that in mind. Like if you come to my channel, you know, whatever device or whatever thing that I review, you're going to get 100% raw user experience. And I ain't going to tell you to go out here and buy it or don't buy it because that's up to you. I'm giving you my experience with the device and what I've been using it because I don't use my phones like everybody else. So again, a lot of bad rep about the battery on this thing. And I'm getting great battery. I'm getting the opposite of what they said. I don't use my phone the way the next person uses their phone. Even though today, Twitter ate 58% of my battery. Oh, shit, that was on my iPhone. Never mind. It ate 50% of my battery today on my iPhone. It's like having Facebook installed. So anyways, guys, look. I left my iPhone flashlight on this whole time. Phone about to die. Jesus Christ. Sorry. All right, anyways, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to end it. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. I just want to update you on my Pixel experience. This is like 4 months in right now. So I'll be updating this junk a lot later. And when a new Pixel drop, I am planning on getting that. If you want to know my record right now, this year will be the year that I probably go with the Pixel Fold or the Galaxy Fold if the Pixel Fold is a real thing. If there is no Pixel, no real evidence of it actually launching in August, I would be getting the Galaxy Fold, and I may use that as my business line and pretty much get rid of the iPhone. But then again, I'm also going to get the iPhone 14. So I don't know where that's going to fit at in my life because if I end up getting the Fold, it's going to be my main phone is going to be the Pixel and the Pixel 7. The Fold will become my business phone. So the iPhone will more so be like a phone sitting around extra or whatever. But I definitely plan on upgrading from my 12 Pro to the 14 Pro this year or the 14 Pro Max. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with yet, but I just know that my business line is going to be a different phone. It's either going to be the iPhone again or it's going to be a Pixel Fold. But it's probably not going to be an iPhone this year. I'm going to be honest. I think that one of the Folds are going to have this SIM card in there. So I'm just going to say that. That's if I like it. But if I don't, I'm just going to go back to the iPhone as my business phone or whatever like that and continue to use this as my main phone because I love the Pixel. So that's crazy. I never thought that I would ever like the Pixel. I hated stock Android, but man, I don't know, man. Google got me. They got me now. So we'll see. Maybe I'm a Pixel guy for now on. Anyways, people, love, respect. Catch you on the next one. Delvon Digital, out.